So Clash of Champions is the next WWE pay-per-view. It's only a few days away, and these are my predictions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I told you to be a brand Hodge here. So Clash of Champions is the next WWE pay-per-view. This is kind of a filler pay-per-view to fill the gap between SummerSlam and Survivor Series. It's going to be very interesting nonetheless. I do prediction videos and all kinds of different kind of videos here on the channel, so if you're new, go ahead and make sure to subscribe. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's go and jump right in. And these are my predictions for Clash of Champions 2020. So let's go ahead and get things kicked off here with a kickoff match, guys. So we have Asuka defending her title against Zelina Vega. Yes, the Raw Women's Championship, the Women's Championship of Raw, is being defended on the pre-show, apparently. At least that's what's on WWE.com. Listen, I would absolutely love Zelina Vega just to be the champion. She's wonderful. I'm a big fan of her, but a lot of people see Zelina as better as a manager kind of role. And I'm like, she's a wrestler. She didn't come in this business to manage people. She would rather be, I'm sure, personally, she would rather be women's champion than just be managing a tag team. I mean, she's doing a great job, don't get me wrong. She does a great job of any role they've ever given her, but I like to see her as a champion, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that's going to, I mean, she just kind of came up out of nowhere. It's not like she's been in the main event picture or even wrestling at all. But anyway, my prediction for this match is going to be Asuka to retain her title. Okay, the next match is between Bobby Lashley and Apollo Crews for the United States Championship, so just this feud feels like it's never ending. At this point, hopefully they can move on to something else after this, and Survivor Series time we'll have something fresh. But as for Lashley and Crews, who's walking out of the Amway Center, I guess. I mean, normally I'm used to saying like the different city, like who's walking out of whatever, St. Louis, Los Angeles, whatever. It's champion, but it's just Orlando. There's no crowd, and hopefully things will change here soon. Who's walking out champion? I am going to put my money on Apollo Crews. Okay, the next match is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. So we have the current champions. We have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler as champions, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Just kind of a tag team out of nowhere. I guess kind of like a Team Hell No kind of. I don't even want to compare it to Team Hell No. They're not on that. It's not going to be going down as a legendary kind of tag team kind of deal, but they're going to be defending their title against the Riott Squad. So the Riott Squad against Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. See, I don't know why they're still calling them the Riott Squad. Like on WWE.com it said the Riott Squad. It's like, well, you guys kind of released Sarah Logan, so is this still the Riott Squad? Maybe this is the Riott Tag Team. But anyway, who's walking out? I mean, they're going to take the titles off of Nia and Shayna at some point. They're going to implode, and they're going to screw each other out of the titles. So maybe this is the pay-per-view that happens. I don't know. Maybe they're going to wait until Survivor Series on that, or maybe they want to do it now and have Survivor Series be like, I don't know, they'll have singles matches or maybe wrestle each other or something. But if I had to guess, I'm going to say they're going to lose the titles in Riott Squad. I don't know why we're still calling it that, but I would say Riott Squad will be taking the titles. Okay, the next match is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. So we have the current champions. We have Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro taking on the Lucha House Party. Lucha House Party, Nakamura and Cesaro. Nakamura and Cesaro is who I'm going to go with. Lucha House Party. I don't know if you feel like that gimmick's been going on for a long time, but then again, there's been a lot of gimmicks going on for a long time that haven't really got to the point where they need to be refreshed yet. For example, New Day is one that doesn't really need to be refreshed. I know Lucha House Party does have their supporters or whatever. Personally, I would change a few things about the gimmick and what they do with each member, but if I had to guess for this match, it's Nakamura and Cesaro to retain. Okay, the next match is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. So we have the current champions, the Street Profits, defending their titles against Andrade and Angel Garza, and then I guess Zelina's in here as the manager kind of role. So if I had to just guess here, I would say it's time for Angel Garza and Andrade to get the titles, and they would kind of elevate Zelina as well. Take the titles off Street Profits. That's what I would think, but I think this is a feud that's going to be going for a while and probably wait into Survivor Series and onward. Okay, the next match is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So, SmackDown Women's title, we have Bayley, right? Bayley's been the champion for, it feels like forever, and I mean, she's a heel now. I mean, it's been months and I still, I don't know. In my mind, I kind of see this as the babyface Bayley and the heel Bayley as two separate people. It's just so far different, and it's just it's wonderful. She's doing a good job as a heel because I hate her. But anyway, Bayley is defending her title against Nikki Cross. So Nikki Cross, I would love. I mean, Nikki Cross is wonderful. She definitely deserves to be in the title spot and do something great and wonderful, and hopefully she will be a future champion. But the question is Nikki Cross a current champion? Is she going to be the champion now is the question. My answer is, unfortunately, it's going to be no. I don't think Nikki Cross would go ahead and be champion right now, but I think this is, again, this is kind of just a filler, kind of a show to kind of give space between the big pay-per-views. So I don't know what they're doing with Bayley in the Survivor Series, but Nikki Cross, I mean, I don't really know what they're doing with her either. I mean, I think it's just kind of a thing. They're just throwing two people together that they don't really know directions for right now. But nonetheless, I think Bayley will be retaining. The next match will be a ladder match. So it's a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. So how wonderful is that? And this ladder match is going to be between the current champion, Jeff Hardy. He's going to be taking on AJ Styles. And we're also throwing Sami Zayn in the mix just to make it a giant triple threat ladder match. Triple threat ladder match, winner takes all. Prediction time. Who is walking out of, I don't know, the Thunderdome? Who's walking out of the Thunderdome with the Intercontinental Championship out of this grueling ladder match? My prediction is going to be Jeff Hardy to retain. Jeff Hardy to retain. I think they're going to go on to do something in Survivor Series, but this isn't like this doesn't have the feel of a filler match or anything. This is an exciting match. It's a triple threat ladder match. Like, it feels amazing. It feels to have the big match feel, and I think Jeff Hardy is going to retain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next match is, now I don't know, they were to the last two matches, guys. I don't know which order they're going to do these, because these are both, like, high up titles on their respective, like, different brands. So I have no idea. I'm just doing the list in the order that it was listed on WWE.com. So this is the 7th match. So this is going to be the WWE Championship match, and it's an ambulance match also. So for the WWE Championship, the WWE title will be defended in an ambulance match between Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. So with the current champion Drew McIntyre taking on the Viper Randy Orton once again. So there's been a rumor going around that the reason they're just doing this randomly again, like they had this match at SummerSlam. Drew retained. They should have been in the feud. They shouldn't keep going. I mean, you know, Orton lost, so there's no reason to keep the feud going. The challenger lost, so that's that. It's time for a new challenger, right? Wrong. So apparently they're going to keep doing this, and the idea is to put the title on Orton. That may follow through, but I don't know. I've gave this metaphor a lot in the videos. I've said Drew's on top of the ladder right now. He is the highest person in the WWE, but at some point, he has to fall off the ladder, because this isn't like a storybook or anything. There's not the end. The story keeps going forever, and it's been going for decades and decades and decades. So at some point, he has to fall off the ladder so he can fight and claw to his way back up the ladder. So who's pushing him off the ladder to take his spot on top? And Randy Orton is a believable person to do that. So I love Drew. He's a wonderful guy. He is a wonderful wrestler. He's doing a wonderful job as champion. But like I said, the story has to be continuing. At some point, he has to be pushed off the ladder. And in my opinion, that person is going to be Randy Orton. So my prediction for this match is Randy Orton to win the title. Okay, let's do the final match. This is your main event. Maybe. This may be your main event, but let's just pretend it's the main event. This is your main event for Clash of Champions. We have Roman Reigns taking on Jey Uso, his cousin, for the Universal Championship. So this one is going to be a very interesting match. I mean, I never thought I would see this. I never thought I would see just one of the Usos, Jey Uso, in the main event of a pay-per-view facing Roman Reigns for the main title in the WWE, the Universal Championship. So this is going to be very interesting. As for a prediction, I mean, obviously they're pushing Roman to the sky right now. Jay's not going to win it. It's really not a contest, but it's just unbelievable that Jay's actually getting a spot like this. And I'm sure Roman requested to do something like this, and that's why he's getting the spot, but that doesn't take anything away from Jay. This is amazing. This is an amazing moment for Jey Uso to be in the main event and do something amazing like this. But Roman Reigns has this new character. He's with Paul Heyman now, which is something we never thought we would see in a million years. But, you know, in WWE, you never say never for any crazy scenario, and that's actually happened. So, Roman Reigns is going to retain. That's my prediction, but it's going to be an interesting match to see nonetheless. So, you guys have it. Those are my predictions for Clash of Champions. I would love to hear your predictions down below, so let me know. I'll be down there replying to you guys. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and make sure to subscribe and turn on the push notification bell to be notified when I upload another amazing video just like this one. But thanks for watching, guys. I am Brandon Hodge, and guess what? I will see you guys in the next video.